In this section, we will be looking at some more advanced conversions. In particular, we're going to be looking at conversions involving rates, where there is both a unit on the top in the numerator and a unit in the denominator. So let's look at this first problem here. In this problem, we're trying to convert 1 kilometer per second into meters per second. To begin, we start like before, where we write down what we have, but in this case, we write 1 kilometer in the numerator and seconds in the denominator. Now, to convert this into meters per second, we simply need to change kilometers into meters. To do this, we do it just like before. We write 1,000 meters is the same as 1 kilometer, where we put kilometers in the denominator so it cancels. Now we have the right units, so all we need to do is gather our terms, simplify, and arrive at the answer 1,000 meters per second. Part B is very similar to Part A, except in this case, what needs to be converted is what's in the denominator. Again, we write what we were given, 1 kilometer per second, down. Now, we convert seconds into hours like before, where 3,600 seconds is the same as 1 hour. We put seconds in the numerator this time, so it cancels with the seconds in the denominator. Now we have the correct units, so we just need to simplify our answer and arrive at 3,600 kilometers an hour. In Part C, we will need to convert both the numerator and the denominator, but this is no different than before. It will just require multiple steps. We write down 1 kilometer per hour like before, and let's first convert the numerator by substituting 1,000 meters is the same as 1 kilometer. This time we put the kilometers in the denominator so that it cancels with the kilometers from before. Now we need to convert the denominator, and to do that, we set 1 hour as 3,600 seconds, where this time hours goes in the numerator, so it cancels with the hours in the denominator. Now we have the correct units, so we just need to gather our terms, simplify to arrive at 0.28 meters per second. In Part D, again, we will need to convert both the numerator and the denominator. We write down 10 meters per second, and let's first convert the denominator seconds into hours. We write 3,600 seconds is the same as 1 hour, with the seconds in the numerator to cancel with the seconds in the denominator. Now we will convert meters into miles by converting from meters to kilometers to miles. So we first do this by recognizing that 1 kilometer is the same as 1,000 meters, with the meters in the denominator so they cancel. And then by recognizing that 1 mile is the same as 1.61 kilometers, with the kilometers in the denominator so they cancel. We now have the correct units, so we can gather our terms, simplify, and arrive at our answer, 22.4 miles an hour. This last one is not a rate, but it is similar. In this case, we're converting an area. We write down what we're given, 1 meters squared over 1, to start just like before. We next convert meters into centimeters by realizing that 1 centimeter is the same as 0.1 meters, with the meters in the denominator, so it cancels one of the meters that we started with. If we repeat this process again, we can cancel another meter with one of the meters in the original numerator, and now we have the correct units. We can simplify our answer and arrive at 10,000 centimeters squared.